Hi again.
Hello.
It's Megan and Deborah again, and we have a special guest with us.
This is Ginger. She needs to relax and calm down.
So one of our favorite oils for relaxing and calming is lavender. So lavender is also one that has a vitality line, and it also has the other one that labels all purple. But no matter which one you get, they're both the same. They have all the same amazing powers of lavender in there. And they're great for promoting relaxation. So I start right when we get upstairs to start our bedtime routine with my kids. I start diffusing lavender in their rooms and in mine. And even if they take a bath, I'll put a couple drops of lavender in their bath, or a couple drops now that they're older in the bottom of the shower while they're taking a shower. Just helps to relax them and get ready for the whole nighttime routine. So tonight I'm going to show you one of my favorite diffusers. This is one that I have here in my bedroom, and it's called
mine too.
It's called the Aria diffuser, and it makes your room just feel like it's a complete spa because it has this glass top on it. And as you can see, there's a few different colors. It comes with a remote, so you can change the colors. And you can even change the music, so you can hear the music turning on. I can turn it up and just create this really relaxing environment. So you can diffuse lavender just by itself, or you can add some other ones. And I absolutely love a few of the shutdown recipes with lavender, just the nighttime recipes. My mom's favorite is copaiba, lavender, and stress away. That's a great combination. It smells wonderful and it helps you relax and get ready for bed. Personally, I love to add a little peace and calming with my lavender, and sometimes even cedar wood. So those are great ones to diffuse.
Peace and calming is not in the kit, but there is a sample of peace and calming in your kit. Mm-hmm. And it has a little scent of like patchouli and a few things like that. Mm-hmm. And patchouli is really good for you. So it's a very relaxing one as well.
Another one that I love to diffuse and also use topically in like a roller ball is a seasonal support. So do you have the lavender over here?
I do.
So this is a seasonal support trio. So in that time of year when you need a little support for those seasonal things going on, you got lemon, peppermint, and lavender. So this is a trio that you want to remember, because this is really going to help you during those times, whether you're diffusing it or using it on a roller to put on your chest or on your feet, or just inhaling them. It's a great trio, the lemon, peppermint, and lavender for seasonal support.
And they're almost like wearing a perfume. No matter where I go, people, and I don't even remember that I put on essential oils for the good of myself. Mm-hmm. But
everyone around you gets the benefit too.
And they all say, "You smell so good." And I ask, "What do I smell like?" And they say, "You smell like essential oils." And these are people that do not know that essential oils are my life. So it's kind of fun they recommend that blend that Megan just mentioned for the seasonal support. They recommend that as kind of like a perfume, because we know perfume is not something you ever want to wear because it's loaded with toxins.
So many toxins and fragrance.
Yes. So the lavender really works nicely.
You have to even be careful of any products that you buy at the store that say like lavender, this is a lavender lotion or lavender, because most of those are just using a fragrance, which can be a combination of hundreds or thousands of different chemicals, and there's actually no lavender plant in it. But you know, with Young Living, again, that's 100% lavender in there,
And you're not getting the benefits if you're buying those products. They're actually hurting your body. You're not getting the good benefit of the real lavender. And that's one of the reasons we have Ginger here today, because she's visiting Megan and the boys and her dogs, and Ginger gets a little bit nervous and stressed out. So earlier today when we came, I put a little bit of lavender in a carrier oil to really make it much less strong. And then I put a little bit on Ginger's paws, because that's like that's their feet. Sorry, it's not like it. And you can also put it on their collar, or you could take a little bit on your oil and you could rub it right on your dog's fur. And
when we first got our second rescue dog, she got so nervous every time we left because somebody left her in a house. And so I would diffuse lavender as I was leaving, and I put a drop on her collar as well, and it helped to just calm her down so she didn't destroy my house.
Yes. And by the way, Young Living does have, as we mentioned before, so many products. They also have an entire dog line of products, from chews to oils that are appropriate for dogs. But they have this animal sense shampoo, which has lavender in it. Every time Ginger goes to the groomer, I bring this and insist that they always use that, and that they never spray any of those sprays on her, because those are toxic to the animals as well.
Well, they don't only have dog shampoo, but they have people shampoo too. This one is my husband's favorite. This is a lavender mint daily shampoo. It's great. He loves it. I'll share with you guys later what my favorite one is.
Yeah, and that one, her favorite is mine. I started with that lavender daily shampoo until Megan did one of her programs where she talks about getting out some of the toxins, and she introduced me to the other shampoo, which I love. But I got these for Christmas gifts this year, and these
amazing.
are bath bombs or bath balls, and
so you
my
you
gosh,
could do a drop
they
of lavender
smell so
in your
good.
bath, or you could throw one of these in, and it's like a whole spa experience.
It is.
Get your aria going in the
Yes.
background, the music,
With
and
the music and
you
the
are
light,
relaxed. You
and
are going to
put one
sleep
of these
well.
in, and also there's 4 in the package. Yes, Ginger, they're strong. They really are. And I've been putting them in my drawers with my clothes, because I really love how they smell. So when I'm not taking a bath, that's what is happening with those in our house.
Speaking of clothes, I replaced all of our fabric softeners. I don't use a fabric softener anymore, dryer sheets, and I make my own fabric softener. I can share the recipe with you guys later, but it has lavender in it, because lavender and orange actually help to soften your clothes naturally and smells so good. So this is a great substitute, super inexpensive, and it's a great DIY. And like I said, I have lavender in there. It makes it smell really great and softens your clothes naturally.
One of the things I wanted to mention too, the one that's in your kit, my man is a chef, and as you know, many times chefs have a lot of injuries in the kitchen. Even if you are just a cook, sometimes you have some things. Now, the lavender is perfect for minor skin support as well.
Or even like we live in Arizona, so when we're in the sun a lot. So if you happen to be in the sun for the whole day and you need that, your skin needs a little added boost, a little help, lavender's your go-to one.
Right.
I've made my own in the past, but Young Living came out with an after sun spray, which is great. And this one you can spray right on. I've sprayed on my kids. Like my kids have, when they're rolling in grass and stuff, they'll get really itchy. And so they're like, Mom, where's the lavender spray? I'm itching. And that helps
That's a great
lot.
idea.
Yeah. So that's great. But lavender's wonderful for your skin and your hair. So I make my own hair serum, and I put it on. Everybody's different in terms of, how your hair, if it's dry or oily or whatever. But I use use mine with lavender and actually rosemary and cedarwood as well. Lavender is the one that smells so good, and it makes your hair so soft and shiny. So I put it on actually when my hair's still wet, and then style my hair, and then about once a month. I'd like to do it once a week, but I don't think of it. I'll use coconut oil and lavender and put it on my ends and sleep with it, and the next day wash my hair, and it's like so silky soft. It's awesome.
And adding the cedar wood to it as well is really good for your hair, and it also does promote good sleep. So that's another nice thing to use with it.
Lavender helps to promote your hair growth too, so it'll help your hair be stronger and grow more effectively.
Lashes too.
Yeah. And then don't forget about your lips. Lavender's great for your skin, and I love the lavender lip balm. This one is fabulous. There's a lot of different scents, but I happen to love that one. And as my mom was saying with her boyfriend that's the chef, you can actually use lavender. It's part of the Vitality line as well, so you can use that in different recipes. It's great to make, like lavender lemonade is a good one. But lavender, it takes 27 square feet of lavender to make the 1 bottle of lavender oil. Isn't that incredible? And when I was at, when I went to the Young Living Silver Retreat, I got to see some of their lavender fields in Utah. It was an incredible experience. But one of the things that I learned there is they actually hand weed all of the plants and hand seed out all the plants. So when they get their lavender, they start from the seed and plant the seed, and then once they get it to the plant size that they want and the temperature and all that, so everything has to be absolutely perfect before they start to distill. They do it by hand, every little piece. Wow. It's incredible. So it was pretty cool to see, but those lavender fields are amazing.
I can't wait. Also, speaking of that, they don't use any pesticides at all. So they use the oils actually to repel bugs and things like that from their fields. So they never plant their plants on a field that's had pesticides or different kinds of feed and different things like that on it. So it's very cool.
Sure is. The only other thing I'll share with you guys, I add lavender to a lot of products, a ton of my skin products, my face products, things like that. But one of my favorite ones, especially in the winter time, is a body butter that I make, and it has shea butter and coconut oil as the base, and then lavender. And then what I like to do every morning is I'll use that and I'll add a few other oils, whatever I'm in the mood for, and kind of make that as my scented lotion or my perfume for the day, because I threw away all those toxic scented lotions that don't have
we used to love that we don't use anymore, because
now it gives me like an instant headache.
It all. And you'll be surprised when you go into those stores or you go down the aisle with those things. Once you start just using these oils and get rid of all those things from your home, you are going to be so absolutely shocked at how your body really reacts to those toxic aisles in the store or those toxic stores.
Yeah. I used to think that I didn't like the smell of lavender, but it was actually I didn't like the smell of the fake synthetic lavender. Like real lavender is a very mild smell. It's not as strong as those ones that you smell, like the fake ones and everything. But it's a great one. It's a good one to start because it is a mild oil. It's a good one to use with pets and kids because you can use the oils with pets and kids. But as my mom said, you have to be sure you dilute it with a carrier oil, and we'll talk more about that in another one of the videos. So.
When I first got my kit, because we didn't have these classes for people then, that was my go-to oil. And I think it is for most people, because that's like the one you're comfortable with, because you don't really understand it all. And so that's why we're doing this, to help you.
Because we've heard about lavender, that it's been around for centuries and centuries, used in bathing techniques and beauty regimens and stuff for the Egyptians, and it's been around for so long. So Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day.
Me too, and so does Ginger.
Get some rest and relaxation. So get diffusing that lavender, put it on your feet, and get ready to get relaxed. Have a great day.